Once upon a time, there was a good old traditional housewife. She cooked, she cleaned, cared for her children and the man of the house, and of course, she didn't talk back. She was both obedient and soft by nature. She was a good woman who always made good choices.
Shut that shit off.
We're good moms, bad choices.
Two single moms
Who said fuck the patriarchy
shared all their bad choices
and found out they weren't so bad after all.
We're experts,
overshares,
and your new besties.
sit back and enjoy the ride.
Welcome back to Good Moms, Bad Choices.
I'm Erica.
And I'm Jamila.
Hi, Jamila.
Hi, Erica. Why are you laughing at me like that's not my name? It is so funny, bitch. Where's the joke? What? It's like Cookie Monster.
I don't know. I feel like he started using Jamila like 122 days ago.
What? Why 122? I did it like 2 times.
I know. That's what I mean. Like every 7 months,
I'm trying
you introduce yourself by your government name.
I was going to decide I'd remind the people that my name is actually Jamila.
Okay,
you know?
you're right. That is your name. That's your God-given
First of all,
name.
bitch. First of all, you know we live in LA and / Costa Rica, and bitches be giving themselves new names all the time.
Okay. I mean, yeah, but this is your real name, so
Exactly. So what's the big deal?
I know it's not.
Did you know before we started Good Moms, I didn't really use Mila. That was my first. My mom.
Because you probably got tired of people calling you Jamila.
I did, and I was like, "This is a good time to try something new." So I mean, but you could rename me something else, like
Stardust.
Yeah,
We met a bitch named Stardust the other day.
you did. Oh, we did, right?
Yeah, Stardust and Butter. Her name was Stardust and Butter.
No, it wasn't Butter. It was something else.
It was Butter, bitch.
It
I'll
was?
never forget. Her name was Butter.
I don't know, but I'm kind of like, why haven't we given ourselves new names? The only name I gave myself is the one that is already rooted in my own name. And now I'm like, I have like Jam, I've done that. Mila, I've done that. Jamila.
I mean, we have names in Costa Rica.
What?
Well, you know, the names we name when we go around the table and we do our exotic,
That still has
magical Mila.
That still has your name on it.
Okay,
Wait,
you could be called Magical.
Magical?
Magica.
Is that how you say it in Spanish? Magica? No, it's good.
Magica.
Magica. See? See? Okay.
I've never been
Yeah.
I've never been good at coming up with new names for myself. People ask me, "What's your stripper name? What's this?" I'm like, Florentina.
No, Florentina. Fucking geriatric stripper. I always wanted to be a food like peaches or like cookie when I was little. But I would like back in the day, I'd say I'm gonna go to the club and tell people my name is Peaches, and then I would forget every time. I don't know how bitches get new names and they stick with them.
I'm gonna be Cherry.
I was just talking to someone. And he's like, "Oh yeah, she doesn't go by that anymore. Her name is this already. It's somebody that we met in Costa Rica." And then recently, he's like, "Oh, actually, she's going back to her real name." I'm like, "Bitch, don't fucking update me with these names anymore. Just give me the government. I don't want to hear shit about you going back to your right. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be renamed. Maybe next year I'll give myself a new name.
I like my name. I'm gonna stand true to my name.
I love my name.
You know, I like E. I like Erica. You know, that's about it. That's as far as it goes. My mom tried to give me nicknames.
What?
But she couldn't remember. She couldn't remember to call them, so they never stuck. Ricky. She was trying to call me Ricky. Yes.
Why Ricky?
Because Erica. Ricka.
Bitch.
Ricky.
Not your mom, but girl.
Yeah, she did.
You was pushing it.
She forgot. She forgot to call it.
She was like, "Damn, I didn't think this through before I named her." Orlando, when he first moved, I was trying to.
Ricky, Nikki, Dicky.
Okay.
Nicole Dickerson, you know.
Ricky, Nicky, Dicky. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to steal that because that's pretty funny.
That's a lot of words.
Remember that book in elementary school that you read called "Man Kambuga"? It's about the little Asian boy. It's really racist, actually.
I don't know what they're talking about.
There's an elementary school book that everybody reads about an Asian boy who has a long name. Like, you don't remember that?
No.
It's gonna piss me off.
Let me tell you why I don't remember.
Because why?
Because weed.
As
I told you, my frontal lobe is underdeveloped.
I wonder if I ask Google children's book with Asian boy with long name.
I'm sure it'll find it. Absolutely. The AIs can find anything at this point.
Children's book.
Was it Ricky, Nicky, Dicky?
It's something like that. Maybe your mom stole it. It's going to come right up because this is a famous book. David, do you remember this book? Okay, you know
they probably retired that book by the time he got
probably because it's racist. How many things do you think that were from our childhood that didn't survive because it was racist?
A lot of things. Many things. I'm trying to think of.
Is there anything you wish would have been kept racist? I wish they didn't change Aunt Jemima. Syrup. Even though white kids used to try and call me that and try to be funny in school, I don't know what they
Why? What is you just it's like nostalgic for you?
Yeah, maybe this because what is it called now?
I think it's just like it's like country town syrup or some shit. Like no, for real, it's like something really stupid.
Okay, maybe
because I bought it and I was like, what is this?
This is it. Tiki Tiki Tembo, No Saramo, Chari Bar Bucci, Pip Perry Pembo.
Yeah,
came right up. Remember now?
Yeah, I do.
Tiki Tiki. Okay, so this was probably a little racist. They have a Spanish edition.
But
so
why
maybe.
is it racist? Because they were like making fun of like how Asians speak, or
I think,
or are they trying to be inclusive?
I don't know. Everything's racist, Erica. I don't know. Everybody's sensitive these days. I wish everybody was as sensitive to our bitch ass president and him murdering people as they are to the fucking syrup in aisle 9 being named Aunt Jemima or.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's all fucked up, but let's go in order of priority here.
I mean, I think our attention span is so low that the priorities are as ADD as everyone else's brain. So,
well, we're gonna all die because no one knows how to
relax. Speaking of which, let me light this
Sorry,
blunt.
before I stress everybody out.
I'm gonna light this blunt. I have this True Wrap Backwood. This is the aromatic one, and I don't know how well of a job I did. Which side should I be smoking? This side or that side?
I don't know. You rolled it. It looks like a wand.
It's like Harry Potter. And now I have magical powers. Backwood gave me magical powers. Maybe I'll go this side.
I think that's the side to go.
So, you guys, today we have 0 topics. We have no path forward here. We're just going to talk like we always used to do and get high and just let it flow. So, I would encourage you right now, if you're at home and you're sitting here watching our YouTube, or if you're listening in the car or wherever you're at, if you got some weed on you,
this is a good time to.
This is a good time to roll up.
Because you might be judging the conversation if you're not on the same frequency.
And if you have a backwood, if you're a backwood smoker, drop what kind of backwood you smoke in the comments. I'm trying to find out what y'all flavors are.
What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor. Who's that?
Tell me what.
Was that Craig David? Oh my
God!
God!
Pussycat Dolls? No.
What's your flavor? I'm nostalgic today.
I see. We're going throwing it back all day.
I live in the past. I'm a Cancer and I live in the past.
Speaking of, we're all going to die, but hopefully not.
We are all going to die. That's just a fact, you guys.
I know.
Unless we're vampires, which I'm not opposed to.
I think there's vampires living on Earth right now.
Yeah, I think we got like the Disney version, but I think that obviously there's literally, it's proven that niggas are eating people. So,
and now I'm getting fed.
Not niggas,
I'm getting fed cannibal content.
What can you elaborate? Because I'm not.
Yeah, there was a woman.
Like, is it conspiracy shit?
No, it was a woman who was on a podcast that said her dad was the most prolific cannibalist in Sweden or something, and
was she proud or was she like?
No, she was saying how dark he would get, like when he would eat people, like his eyes would go black and he would get really dark and like mean and evil. Like eating people would like make him dark.
Was he Nicole? Like, why was he eating people?
Let's watch the clip.
Okay.
I can show you while I pull it up. But
while we're talking about that, just know that people are eating people right here in the United States current day, like our government. And it's all throughout the Epstein files. They're referring to kid meat as jerky. So if you haven't read the files, you should read the files. They literally said jerky like 5,000 times. And they're like, get the jerky out the fridge. So-and-so wants half the jerky. And obviously you don't put jerky in the fridge. So they're not talking about beef jerky.
I know.
So all the things that I knew were not conspiracies that were actually happening are now being proven, and everyone's just acting like it didn't happen. It's literally proof, and everyone's pretending like.
Well, didn't I tell? I don't know if I said this on the last episode or one of the episodes where that the conspiracy was that Mexican cartel guy that got killed in Mexico
was one of the
was like one of the biggest like organ traffickers in Mexico, and that he had 16 sitting government officials on his list, and they had to take him out because he was going to reveal who they were.
When you think of Oregon,
actually, they were sitting senators.
When you think of Oregon, whatever black market, you think of like someone. My grandma's going to die. She needs a liver. I thought, but no, they just want to eat it. And I heard they eat children for the adrenaline or something when they're scared. But like, if she's witnessing her dad go dark, what is the actual health benefit of eating people? You don't know?
No, this backwood's really good though.
You're gonna be really high.
I really like this flavor.
Okay, play the.
Okay, sorry. But before I play it, you're right. The beef jerky thing in the Epstein files, yes. Then the cartel thing, yes. Then because now my mind is like looking at these cannibalists that happen to be very fair skinned. One of the girls that we know, she did an ad. She's a white girl who lately I've been looking at her face. And she's doing everything she can to stay as young as possible. She's like glazed up like a donut at all times. And like, I think is like sleeping in oxygen chambers. Like she's doing everything she fucking can.
Vampire.
She kind of looks like a vampire now. Anyway, she was advertising her hair and she was like, these are all the tools that I use to keep my hair long and strong. And it was like red light therapy. It was like all these things. Then she like just kind of snuck in organ meat and then like kept going. And I couldn't help but think, is this bitch eating people? Is she eating people for her hair care?
She's rich enough.
I know she's rich.
Can you imagine eating people for hair care? Like my
but I
postpartum.
I'm like, are they trying to prime us to make this normal? Like they're just slipping in organ meat, just like
I mean, they're also trying to prime us to make fucking child perversion fucking normalized. So it's not far fetched, you guys.
And speaking of, okay, we're getting a lot. The ADD's coming through. Let me speak.
The ADD is
my weed. My Trump, I have a hat that I bought off the internet and it says Trump is a pedophile. Shout out to, I can't remember his name. He's a comedian that sells the hats.
It's a great hat. Why did we think of that?
I don't know, but I paid $42 for it. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I'm going to wear this hat. And I've been doing a social experiment. I've been wearing it out.
I've been doing a social experiment.
It did, actually. I'm going to.
Why didn't we have behind the scenes cameras?
Orlando, put the clips in here. I have some clips.
Wait, are you like recording to see people's reactions?
I've just been walking around with it.
You know what you need to do? You need to go in. I need to go in first. Then you need to come in second, and I can get everybody's reaction as they like. No one know we're together.
Oh, well, maybe we should plan a day where we go to white spaces that are like probably conservative and wear it.
Okay, let's go to Calabasas.
Mm-hmm. I did. I wore it in Calabasas,
and then like we should probably go to Beverly Hills.
I almost wore it to Iris school.
You should.
But then I was like, are they
that
going
might
to be
affect
like
her poorly?
Well, they were just like
pedophile is a weird word to wear at a school.
That's the thing.
Even though one of
like the kids are gonna be like, what's a pedophile?
Even though one of our friends saw your hat and they told our other friend, everybody's a pedophile.
She told you?
Yeah. And I was like, wait. Is that your justification for voting for him, bitch? I don't think she listens. She doesn't listen to our show, right?
I don't know, but she does. She's well, I want you to know if you do listen to our show, Missy, that's insane. That's an insane statement.
As a mother, don't say
that out loud.
Everyone is not
again.
a pedophile.
Don't do that.
I can't believe she said that everyone is a pedophile.
Well, I think that's probably the rhetoric that's being said on that side to like pacify what's going to potentially come out. Well, what's already come out, actually. It's already come out. And no one gives a fuck because no one gives a fuck about women or children.
Wow, which is crazy.
However, back to the clip of the cannibal.
Okay.
One day my mum actually did take me to the shop, and as we were walking towards the exit, I just all of a sudden saw my dad's face all across like Sweden's biggest newspaper, and I saw the words cannibal, and I didn't know what the word cannibal meant. So but as I saw that his face, my dad's face on that newspaper, I just froze to ice, and my mom had to drag me away from that. But I went home and I Googled the word cannibal, and as I was reading it, I had to stop because it was too brutal and disgusting.
This is what we call white people shit. At the retreat, we say, like howling at the moon and, dancing
naked in the pool.
The people think that's white people shit. No, this is white people shit. This is the example of white people shit. And I'm a little bit scared. But, yeah. That's where we're at in the world. I actually had to tell my mom about this. She's like, "What do you mean people are eating people?"
She didn't get the news. She's not going to do the same feed as us.
And then her assistant was like, "Yeah, the kids at my son's school have all been talking about all the cannibalism that's happening." And I'm like, they need to have therapy for kids. I think kids need more therapy than ever at this point in the world. With everything that's going on and the things that they read and see, how
do you interpret, how do you not be okay? How do you be okay when you learn things about your government this way? Is it possible to be okay? I don't think it's possible. I'm not okay. I'm struggling a bit. And I just keep trying to pretend like everything's okay because what the fuck else am I supposed to do?
Anyway, in other news, I think it's time for bad choice of the week.
Bad mom, not a bad mom, but a bad mom. So good. I'm living.
So my bad choice of the week, it's kind of a bad choice. I mean, it's like I had to say something choice, but then I realized it was my bad choice that led me here. So we have a friend, and our daughters, we have our mom tribe. We have the mom chat group, right? And one of our friends' daughters, did something she wasn't supposed to do, like created a TikTok, and and come to find out she had multiple TikToks and was like just doing shit that she wasn't supposed to do. So our friend was mad as hell, was like, what the fuck, what am I supposed to do? We're all in the tribe chat, like we're following this little girl's TikTok, trying to make her nervous at school that she's been found out. And waiting on standby to hear what on earth is she going to do? How is she going to handle it? Because, one consensus was, I'm going to beat her ass, right? And the second one, the husband was like, don't do that. Like, just be normal and have a good conversation with her. So we're waiting on standby on the group chat, like, what the fuck is going to happen? So the update that I wasn't expecting was that my daughter was also involved.
No, she tells us this, and then she's like, I'm going to take her phone. And like hours later, just sends us a picture of her child and Erica's child.
Middle fingering to the camera with crop top, like
they like rolled their regular T-shirts up, and they're both in the mirror. Like, I was like, ooh. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, she didn't even warn nobody. Erica gonna be mad.
She gave me no warning. I was at dinner having sushi with Dana, and I opened that shit. I went, I
was like waiting for your response. I was like, let me not say anything. I was like, I wonder if she wanted this in a private message.
I mean, I didn't care.
I know,
the mom chat.
I know,
but I just wasn't expecting. I guess obviously I know my daughter's growing up. Obviously I know she's my daughter. She's around me, so I know she knows certain shit. But I guess seeing the visual of it was like, oh, we're switching timelines now. We're over here now.
Here's the thing. I think that we're coming to that age, and this is for moms everywhere and all of us. I finally realized we're at that age. Like, remember when your mom used to be like, that person's a bad influence on you? Mm-hmm. I have news for you. Some of you guys, your daughter's the bad influence.
Yeah. It's true.
And I think this is a really interesting point, because this is where a lot of moms get in denial. But like the Irie you see is probably not the Irie that someone else sees, because she's going to be innocent with you because she knows.
Bitch, of course.
That's
I know.
what I'm saying. That's the hard pill moms have to swallow.
I understand that. I know that. Of course. I'm not. I try to be like the self-aware parent that doesn't forget what it was like to be that old, because, we all remember. We all remembered being that old and being like, I would never do this to my kid. Just wait till I'm old. So when I saw it, I was shocked, and then I laughed because I thought it was funny, because then I zoomed into her little finger and it was all crooked, like she didn't really even know how to straighten her finger out all the way, because she's just learning how to do this. And so I guess my bad choice of the week was that I got it. Obviously I addressed it with her at dinner, and my form of punishment is embarrassment, so I usually like to embarrass her. And so I waited.
There's a parent expert here somewhere saying that this is not a good idea, but okay.
It's not all the time.
So there's a parent expert saying trauma.
I think there's a healthy balance of embarrassment that your child
People have to know.
On your behalf.
Have to know, yeah.
If
you can't do it in public, don't do it in private.
And so I did it in public. I did a dinner with my friend, because my friend was saying how she was the only child and she was so bored that she knew how to do middle fingers with her toes.
Not from boredom.
And so I was like, speaking of middle fingers, Irie, let's talk about your middle finger. And so anyway, we talked about it. She felt really bad. And then my bad choice of the week was that I blamed her dad. I was like, because I sent it to her dad, and I was like, this is your fault. And he was like, I know, it's my fault. She's my child. He was ready to take it on. He actually, because he thought it was fucking hilarious, and he loved it.
And then what? You went through your photo roll?
And then I realized, I was smoking a blunt the other night with my friend. I was thinking, do you know how many photos I have with Jamila sticking out our middle fingers? Thousands. So many cover images of YouTubes. So many, I think it's even on our tour shirt.
I think we should probably, if we can find a few, I wonder if we put middle finger
Let's
in.
just do a collage.
Can we
Hit the collage right now.
There's a lot.
I'm pretty sure it's on our Good Moms Gone Wild tour shirt.
We're not doing this, but we are with our shirts up going.
That and maybe there's a I think
an
there's
epic shirt.
there's
Can we
even a
really run
hand
that?
with the and so I was like, this is my fucking fault, and actually it's your fault too. You're in it too because you're complicit. You were in the photos of all of them.
Luna wasn't in the picture, fucking with her crop top and her finger out.
It's not about Luna. I'm talking about this is your fault with Irie as her auntie. This is also your fault.
It's the whole tribe.
Let me
Okay.
do this. Let me take these photos, thousands and thousands and thousands.
Her mom
of
is the
photos.
mom who used to say, so and so's a bad influence on you. I could tell. This is a product of that. When you do that to your kid, she's gonna turn into Erica. Okay, so this will be your adult version. If you be the mom who doesn't think it's your child, you will grow to be Erica, and then you blame the other mom.
The other mom said it was her child. She literally said, "Just for the record, I know it's her fault." And I said, thanks.
I think it's probably both of them. They both know. They're both equally responsible, grown, mature enough to know I shouldn't be doing that.
So then I asked Irie, you know what that means? No. Shut up.
I be lying, getting
Shut
over.
up. Shut the fuck up.
Give me your hand, babe. I be getting over on you.
I know she's lying. I know she's lying. I know the fuck that she's lying.
Oh my God. This is also a good opportunity because we're in that age where our kids are becoming their own people. Or we have to also, as parents and as mothers, be like, let me not react. Let me just consider that my child is responsible for themselves. Because I think it's easy to be like, not my child.
No, I mean, I didn't. That's not
No,
how.
I'm not saying
And
that
that's
you couldn't.
definitely not how I addressed it with her. Because this has been a theme lately in my parenting life. Is like my daughter realizing how following the crowd is going to get you fucked up out here. Okay, this is not. Incident numero uno.
Wait,
Okay.
speaking of following the child, remember there was this thing this week. I sent it to you with the two. We watched it. The two fucking girls in the back seat.
Oh my
planning
God.
a murder, giggling his fucking hysterically.
No,
I
I mean,
sent it-
you sent it to me, but I didn't watch it because I have like a murder intake level right about now. Usually I have more.
you hit your peak with
I mean,
the cannibalism.
usually I have more space for murder because I love murder mystery and I
Not when
love
it's real,
love horror. But because of all the horrors that are actually occurring all the time right now, my murder threshold is at its limit. So when you sent me that, I was like, I don't know if I.
Well, let me show you now. I hope you're not having reached your threshold.
Okay, I have a little bit of space for murder.
Two twisted Florida it was an attempted. They didn't get there yet because it got caught. Two twisted Florida teens accused of plotting a classmate's murder, caught on camera joking about it, planning mugshots in the back of the patrol car.
Don't worry, you're the butch. It doesn't matter if you look hey, at least they were gonna see me some way or another in the mugshot. Yes, I'm ready to kill you. Like he's probably gonna be he's gotta be told. You can't. They're gonna. I wrote him in the. We said I'm gonna be able to contact parents when we get there.
What are they saying? Are they talking English?
I don't even know who first.
Their mugshots and how they were supposed to spread their story around the true crime community.
You tried to look good for your mugshot.
But they didn't actually kill anybody, right?
They got caught before.
Going to jail. What do you think? Dude, I was gonna do my makeup this morning
Bitch.
for the mugshot, but I couldn't find anything. I'm glad I don't actually look too bad today.
I'm glad I don't look too bad today.
It's over.
These are what you call.
Saying she thought she would be going to a psych ward.
All that to say, you don't fuck around and beat your kids yourself. They're gonna fuck around in the backseat of a patrol car with another stupid bitch.
They might not. They might actually have. They obviously. I can just tell they have some stuff going on at home.
One might have
They might be
something going
getting
on,
beat at home,
but
that
one
must be the problem.
One might be getting beat or something, and the other one is just a dumb bitch going along. The point is, I'm showing Luna this as soon as I
These
can
are
get
what
her
you
from
call
school.
losers, Luna.
Luna, if your friends say let's kill somebody and stab them in the bathroom, you say no.
Yeah, that's.
I think because we are desensitized as a community, I think the children are extremely desensitized and they don't even understand the fucking concept of taking someone's life because they're in the backseat fucking giggling, not knowing they're about to go to jail for a long fucking time. And I kind of hope they throw the book at these kids because what in the actual fuck?
They're white and they didn't do it yet, so they're probably gonna get 2 months in juvie and therapy.
Don't take those fucking badass bitches to school next to my kid.
I don't know where they're in backyard.
Florida.
They sound like they're from the back swamps of somewhere. Because, no. But anyway, yeah, that's exactly why I had to talk
Not
to
to say
Irie.
that Irie's going to be murdering.
I had to talk to her about following her intuition, trusting herself, and that things live on the internet forever, including your mother's middle finger. And tits.
Are we
Words.
Are we gonna podcast long enough for our kids to discover our podcast, and then we're gonna have to talk about the things that they have discovered about us?
And then they'll be like, "But you did it.
I feel like that's gonna be their only motivation to listen. So
But you did it. But you went to San Francisco to see a politician, Mom.
I was 29. Like, don't get in the car with strangers. Well, bitch, you flew to see a stranger in a different country, a different city.
I don't know, but the picture just was. I'm glad that I saw it because it ripped off the Band-Aid. It was like very obviously innocent, but I'm realizing, yeah, like my daughter isn't. I know she's not like innocent, but there isn't. She definitely has an innocence about her still.
No, they're children.
Absolutely, but like I know that she's exposed to things, and especially, I mean, thankfully my daughter is not like she's not on her phone like that. She doesn't have her phone now. I took her phone away. And I don't know, I'm going to give it back again. Last time I took it away for like 2 months, so it might be another while. The only reason I want her to have a phone is like when she's not with me and I want to be able to reach her.
Call the father.
No, when she's like not with any of us, like when she's at a friend's house.
Call that mom.
I just mean, like, what if something is happening at that house where a parent is not allowing me? You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's any weird shit going on, I want her to be able to call me. If she's at a volleyball practice and something happens, like, I want her to be able to reach me and not have to be dependent on trying to find a phone.
Well, you just have to trust the adults that you keep her with. I mean, they're not somewhere they're at the mall by themselves. That's different. But I think in this era, the parents.
If there's a shooting, who is she going to? Hey, can I borrow
think you're
your phone?
going really dark.
Yeah, I am. Because it's a dark world.
I mean, but we kind of have to just trust that. I mean, we can't protect them from everything. So we just got to hope and trust that is not like whoever you're leaving them with, that's not an option or possibility, or that there's not going to be a fucking school shooting at your very expensive school. I mean, there's so many probabilities. Like, there's so many things that could happen,
and that's why. Then that's all I'm saying is that there's a level of preparation that if I can have somewhat control over, I would. That's the only reason is what I'm saying, that I want her to have a phone. I don't need her to have a phone for entertainment. Like, I don't even. That's not what she uses it for that. But like, that's not been my mode of entertainment historically for long periods of time, so that's why she doesn't associate it with that. And so I don't want her to now, as she's getting older and people are getting TikToks and shit for their kids, like I don't want her to just fall down the dark path.
Yeah, I mean,
social medias.
And I think that the biggest thing we can do for our kids now is like have real ass conversations with them, so that we're like there's a clarity and preparation around emergencies, around weird ass adults, around weird people, and all those things. Because I cannot wait to see the documentary of like how the internet on everybody's phone and tablet has like affected the human existence.
Have you talked to Luna about just like your internet persona? Not yours, but like just her, like,
oh, like the
that it lives forever. Like, I think kids, they don't realize like what's the word I'm looking for? Finality, the finite of like what it is to show up on the internet. Obviously, we actively choose. I think sometimes not being aware ourselves, even sometimes, of just like how things stay and can be found forever. And
you think our shit's still there's still opportunity for it to come bite us in the ass?
I mean, I think that we're pretty much 10 toes down on like our decisions and who we are, but like I think that it would be different. It could potentially sometimes be different if it's our child asking, like, and having to like have the language to explain why mommy, like, whatever, we were drunk falling off a table and my titties popped out, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel that way, but I do feel like it's important now in this age with our children having access to these computers. And it's a big responsibility. And this is something like I hadn't really had this conversation yet, but just about like, if you have this phone and you start posting shit, just know that you're opening up the door to something, to weirdos, to judgments, to all the things. It's like, I can't protect you from there.
Yeah,
I can't protect you from there.
I've had couple of things here and there, but not like a sit down conversation. But yeah, I think it's probably coming because the internet is a very real character in our lives that we have to like be aware of and that the kids have to know the severity of that I don't think they understand quite yet.
And it's like when they're at their friend's house, whose mother you trust, but you don't know their
What the
child.
fuck? I mean, yeah. What are they
and
looking
have,
at?
And their mother let them have a TikTok, and you don't know what kind of content this child wants to make. And now I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, how many TikToks is Irie on that I don't even know?
Oh, right.
Like other accounts, doing whatever the fuck, you know. And obviously, I can't control all of that, but the only thing we can do, like you said, is have those conversations with them and put a healthy fear.
I think healthy fear is actually very important, and it's not even fear; it's honesty. And the fucked up part is we're living in a scary world. Buckle up, Buttercup. We live in a scary world. So if you think me telling you this is bad, wait till you hear about the government eating kids. Welcome to motherhood, guys.
They're eating us, you guys. They're fucking eating us.
I mean, the amount of children that go missing in the United States a year is like something close to 300,000. If you put a group of 300,000 people in a fucking auditorium, you know how many people that would be? They got to be eating kids. Because how the fuck do all these kids go missing? Scary.
Speaking of eating, I heard you had a colonic today.
Yes.
You want to share your colonic journey with us?
Sure.
I'm trying to get off of the eating people.
So let's go to digestion.
Keep going to cannibalism.
Okay, I really liked the movie Hannibal when I was young. I decided to do a parasite cleanse, and like in the parasite cleanse, you're supposed to do a colonic like the 3rd day and like the 10th day or something. Anyway, I went just like, woo, I'm gonna be so clean. And when I started, first of all, shout out to Complete Trinity Diana. She's the bomb. It was like a spa up in there. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go get clean. And as soon as I laid on the table, I'm like, and started putting water shot up my ass. I was like, wow, this is very uncomfortable. And then I started to feel like really emotional. And I'm like, am I getting emotional? Because why the fuck am I on a table getting water shot up my ass while this lady's rubbing on me? But I was like, I told her, like, I think I'm going to cry. She's like, it's normal. But I realized, like, you know, everything is connected to something else, you know, whether it be like sadness, fear, fucking resentment. Like all of our organs have like metaphysical things that are energetically stored. And so I started to cry. It was my first time ever getting a colonic in 37 years, which is probably disgusting. But she was like, you want to scream into the pillow? She's like, are you upset with somebody? I was like, into the pillow. But today I went for my 3rd, and it was actually a lot easier. But I think it has definitely made me more aware that I'm going to definitely start getting colonics every other month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel like it's good maintenance. Mm-hmm. And it does make you be a little bit more aware, like how you're passing food, how long it's taking to digest. Did I need to eat that fucking steak and the bread at 10 o'clock at night? But I am trying to remove the worms from my body, so it's me that you guys are talking to and not the worms.
Do you feel any different?
I do. Today I feel like she was telling me I sweat a lot, so it's like the toxins coming out. But it's a pretty interesting process because you're just sitting on the table looking at this clear tube of your shit coming out, colors and different textures, and I'm like, damn, like how long was that in there? It's like cheese is really like peanut butter is very hard to get from the side walls of your intestines. So if anyone's out there and hasn't considered, I've been on a fucking like a testimony journey of like telling everybody from the mountaintops about colonics. Like nobody even asked. I'm like, hey bartender, have you had a colonic? Literally. But yeah, I think everyone should do it. It's not something I think we don't talk about health a lot because they want to kill us. So just remember to get your colonics.
Yeah.
When's the last time that you went to get a colonic?
Probably like a year ago.
Yeah. I mean, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I think it's important. I mean, but I started getting colonics because everybody wants to know when I started getting them. When I was like 12, because I've always had stomach issues. And I don't think that I realized until I was an adult that like certain like bread, rice,
and noodles are all sugar.
All these things, they actually like give me stomach issues. Like they hurt my stomach immediately.
We're supposed to be consuming half the amount of shit that we eat.
And so I was eating all these things that are on like the, that triangle thing that they tell us to eat.
The triangle is a lie, you guys.
Yeah. So I was eating those things and like I was getting fucked up. And so I remember my mom is always mad at me about my stomach. She was so annoyed with me and my stomach, but it was like, I wasn't fucking kidding. Like it fucking hurt. So anyway, I would get constipated. I wouldn't go to the bathroom for like 6 days. And like I would start getting like sweats, fevers,
it's waste.
And so I started having to get colonics at a really young age. And when you're at that point, like where you haven't gone to the bathroom, it's incredibly painful.
I can only imagine.
Like, yeah.
Oh my- it's painful, like not that way. Like it's just super uncomfortable.
So yeah, it is important. It's important.
I was thinking about you today when I was on the thing, and I was like, she did this when she was little. Like, how did she do this as a child? And I was like, can I make Luna go? I was like, I was having a hard
If
time.
anyone needs to go, Irene needs to go.
I was thinking about her too, and I
Yeah.
was like, does she have problems? Because her diet is mostly like French fries and
No,
noodles.
you know what I should? I should probably go look at her shit.
Oh God,
You ever look at Luna's shit?
not as this age. No,
You
in
know,
a
just
diaper.
to make sure. I mean,
No.
we still got to check in on them. They don't
Okay.
know. What if Irene's been diarrheaing for a year straight and I had no idea?
She would tell you, I think.
What if her poops are extremely soft and I have no idea?
Well, they're probably hard because they're eating so much carbs.
I'm gonna go check on Irene's.
The
poops
point is,
today.
stop feeding your kids bullshit and maybe give them a colonic.
And maybe check in on your kids' poops.
But definitely give yourself a colonic because it's actually
And not an
therapeutic.
enema. Like you need to go get the
The
water. up.
shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel better. I also feel like what the fuck I've been doing for 37 years. So it's time to It's right next to you.
Oh.
It's time to normalize cleaning out your intestines because we're eating shit that we're not supposed to be eating.
I think actually because of the food, like it's
You have to.
imperative now at this point that we're cleansing all the time. I'm gonna do another parasite cleanse after we come back from Jamaica.
Me too. And then you should go to you want to come to Complete Trinity with me? Sure. She's really nice. Yeah. I said it after Jamaica. I was like, listen, I'm going out of town. She's running a special right now, actually. The special until the end of the month is $300 for 3 sessions, which they were $333 for me. But I think I'm going to just go get that special. So come May 1st, when we come back or whatever, we can just
Detox one more time.
detox. I can maybe keep my Jamaican thickness, but without the toxins.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Yeah, I'm realizing that we are not getting any younger, and so like the maintenance is even more dire, and obviously the government's trying to kill us to make us steaks. So we really gotta be diligent about our own health because we don't live in a country that is promoting health for real. Even the triangle that you talked about, when you think of the root of things, or like it's a lot of propaganda. And like I remember learning,
RFK just updated the triangle.
RFK is an idiot.
I know, he just updated it and he put, I think, red meat at the top or something like that.
Did you see him in his jeans in the jacuzzi or some shit?
What?
He did like a video with Kid Rock and they're in the sauna in jeans and a cowboy hat. It's really weird. Well, the thing for bacon, they started the "you have to eat breakfast in the morning" campaign because they were trying to move eggs and bacon. And now we know that bacon is a carcinogenic, whatever, it's bad for you. But the whole point of when they started this dumbass pyramid and the propaganda marketing fucking advertising campaign around breakfast is they were trying to push meat sales. So you have to check in on things. And also, milk does not create strong bones. It actually creates osteoporosis. So quite literally everything that the government teaches us about health, you must research because they're literally not even trying to hide that it's not good. And then you even see like that pink breast cancer ribbon on like yogurts, Yoplait and shit like that 1 month where everyone's promoting breast cancer. A lot of those foods cause breast cancer. So everything is tricky and you have to do your own research. And actually, if they say it's true, it's probably not.
You know what we know what the biggest reset of this chart is that they want us to prioritize protein at every meal.
Which we don't even have enough. The livestock in America is a real problem. So the fact that they rebranded it and they're putting meat at the top lets you know they're literally trying to kill you.
Literally. So
God, this is so stressful.
I was just thinking that because my stomach's been hurting so much today, and I had red meat last night. I had a burger because I'm at the end of my cycle, and
That sounds good.
when I'm bleeding, I want red meat. And now I'm paying the price for it twice this week because I thought, I don't really do this often. I could do it. It's fine. No, bitch, you can't. Is that I think I need to just eliminate. I think because in America, we're going to have to actually we're going to have to be fucking vegetarians. Like, if we want to not get cancer.
Or if you don't want to be eating meat that's not meat.
And, like, you have to go to the butcher shop. But even that, like, you have to make sure your butcher is, like, where is he getting these cows? Just because you're at the butcher shop doesn't mean you're getting fucking good cows either.
Well, I mean, at least the cow is one that probably didn't come from, like...
You don't know that. It's probably.
I mean, I see the whole carcass.
They buy those cows wholesale.
Oh.
Okay.
But they can only stay good so long. So when my assumption is that when you see the whole cow, this regular guy down the street from my house doesn't have the fucking gas tanks and the fucking whatever they're putting in the packaging to make it stay pink. That is my thought process around it. And if it's out, it's out. If the fucking cow is gone, it's gone.
I think we got to stop.
I mean, there was a time in history where like having meat is like a celebration. It was not
every meal.
No, it was ridiculous because we have too many people now to even support that. Even thinking about there used to be a milkman because it came locally, and then it but imagine the chemicals that have to go into these products in order for it to be shipped to your house, and then wait for you to pick it up at the store, and then wait for you to drink it at your house or eat it at your house. You're eating meats probably weeks and weeks after it's been taken off of the source, which means it's very dead, and that you're putting basically a cemetery in your body. It's something to literally consider.
I feel like the meats we're already eating are genetically modified.
They are. They passed that in the beginning of this year.
But
they don't have to tell you.
But I just mean that they've been feeding these animals that have been birthing animals for the last 20 years a bunch of bullshit. So those animals are already modified, in my opinion. So it's just like, just don't eat meat. You think you could not eat meat?
I grew up not eating meat.
I know.
Yeah, so I know I can. I just, I get it cravey. And that's another thing. I'm like, do I have parasites? Because I can, like, my cravings when I was cleansing were getting so intense. I was about to start, I'm on my period now. But I was just like, I really want a chocolate chip cookie with ice cream. I was, like, dreaming about it. Like, a soft, gooey cookie. And I was like, bitch, if you don't go to sleep. But, I've also been, like, monitoring my cravings. And I'm like, that's not me. That's the parasites.
It's not you.
It's not me. But I mean, then would you seafood? Because seafood is also a living
That's
thing.
why I said vegetarian or vegan. Really, I think I have to at this point in my life. I gotta make some really hard decisions. That's the thing about too. I was looking at pictures of us because we've been podcasting for 8 years, and so literally we've talked about this too. It's like it's crazy to just watch yourself. I don't age, and. I see it, and then it's like I embrace, I try to embrace every age that I'm in, but I also am like, how do I slow this down? Maybe I need to eliminate meats. Maybe I need to and then I was like, is smoking weed, like, is this going to make have jowls here? I'm already like looking in the mirror and I'm
Smoke like this.
There's this lady on the internet, shout out to this Asian lady on the internet who has before and after pictures of her face from doing face exercises.
Oh, she's before and afters?
Mm-hmm. So she does face exercises. She has a whole sequence of face exercises, and so I do them. Let me teach you them?
Sure.
Okay. You have to do each one for 5 minutes. Obviously, we're not going to do that right now. But number 1, go like this. And go lift your cheekbone like this. We should try. No blinking your eyes. You have to try to isolate your cheekbones. Mm-hmm. No, keep your lips out.
If you're just listening, it's not going to be as fun. You're going to have to see YouTube.
Wait, then the next one. Put your tongue behind your lip like that and lift some cheeks. Then there's another one. This one's not so pretty.
None of these are pretty, bitch.
I mean, those ones are not so bad.
I feel we're going to get casted in the next zombie movie.
Wait, and then this one too. That's for your neck. This is really important.
Yeah.
Very important. Because our necks are aging faster than ever. Tech neck is real, bitch. Look in the mirror. Look at your neck.
What's tech neck?
From their phone.
So, because the radiation's going at my neck?
And you're looking down all the time. Yeah, so like you should be holding your phone like this.
And did she make this shit up or is it proven?
She has before and after pictures, bitch.
Is it AI?
Then
Does
no.
it work?
I think it's helping.
I think it's helping.
Because I was like, do I need to call Roberta or do I need to do face exercises for 1 month and first and see? Should I spend $2,000 or should I do face exercises for 1 month?
Maybe we should try that.
And I was like, let me start with the face exercises and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, maybe there'll only be $1,000 of Roberta.
And then the last one, there's this one. Mm-hmm. This stretches out these lines.
Mm-hmm. Looks like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can do that too.
Don't do that in public. Someone's going to think you're signaling for him to give him a blowjob.
But I do it on the way to on the car ride. Well, I was doing it today, this morning, and Irene's like, "Can you not do that when we're in the car together?"
Why? Is it making her uncomfortable?
She's just like, "You look weird," and I was like, "Fine. When I drop you off, I'll get to my fucking face
Now
exercises."
you look weird. Like, mind your business. You're in the back.
Shut up with your fucking middle finger. We have a horror story.
Oh, wait. I was going to tell you something.
Oh, tell me.
Oh, this is not a horror story. This is a horror tip.
Oh, tell me the horror tip. What's the horror tip of the day?
I don't think you heard me at the party. I don't think you were sitting at the table. I made an announcement. New horror tip. David, you should write this one down too. Make your man go use
Oh, you did it. I heard
the mouthwash and then eat your pussy. Spit the mouthwash out, but then eat your pussy. It feels all tingly. It's nice.
What, toothpaste too, maybe?
I don't think the toothpaste is as powerful. And even I have like a mild, more or less toxic mouthwash, and it still worked because one time he brushed his teeth and then he ate my pussy, and I was like, ooh, what's that?
You know what I'm thinking would also be good is like, what if they just also like did that and then drank a really warm cup of something so that your mouth is like extra warm or cold. I don't know if I want cold on my pussy. Like, I don't want ice on my pussy.
Maybe you should just do all three in a sequence.
Just test it out.
It's sensation play, but definitely I'm actually considering getting the more toxic mouthwash for special occasions.
No. We're talking. Stop.
This is for
Get
my
organic.
This is about
vegan. Vegan pussy.
This is about my pussy.
We
not
don't
going-
take care of your pussy.
He's spitting it out.
It doesn't matter. Those toxins are getting on your pussy lips and maybe inside of you.
If you have Listerine, try
Bitch,
it.
no, don't.
DM me. Tell me how it's
Where
gone.
your pussy lips fall off or get cancer. Don't fucking call into Good Moms Bad Choices.
It's fine. Just a few times a month. Don't do it every day. Just for special occasions. Babe, get the Listerine extra strength. It's our anniversary.
It's our anniversary, babe. Oh my God. Okay, so we got a hoary from someone special. And if you haven't joined our Discord yet, make sure you join our Discord. This is where people are sharing their horror stories. It's where we connect with our community. You can leave your bad choice of the week. And also you get all of our episodes early. So it's $10 a month, which is really nothing. It's like a cup of fucking coffee.
And you have a whole community. There's thousands of people over there in
Yeah.
different cities. You can meet the Erica to your Jamila.
Yeah.
And you'll just already know they're in the same type of mindset. Freedom, bitch.
Yep. So make sure you go to patreon.com/goodmomsbadchoices or click the link in this episode description. Join our Discord community and submit your horror stories. Okay. I didn't read this, so I'm not sure if it's a level 10 or a level 0. We'll find out.
We'll tell you live.
Okay. Me and my baby dad were on a supposed break for a few months. During this time, we weren't living together and had already been together for 5 years. Friends for 8. However, I wanted to take the time to be on my own and I wanted to take the time to be on my. It sounds like she was trying to decide why she had chosen certain men. So in her past, and for whatever reason, reaching out, meeting up. She started reaching out to them and meeting up for a conversation after not speaking for years.
Oh, like her exes. She went
She was revisiting her past basically to see why she had chosen certain.
She was
men.
auditing her exes. Got it.
So I ended up meeting with this guy that I had an on again, off again relationship for years. We met, had drinks, and I lightweight got too drunk to drive. So he drove us to his house until I sobered up, which was about 7 minutes away. We were talking, chilling, and then things escalated. We went to the bedroom, started kissing, and he was getting very handsy and started eating me out. So I asked if he had a condom, and he said yes. He got one from the drawer, and we were off from there. During sex, I remembered how bad our sex was. Actually, really bad. And now, with not much of an improvement. Then something felt very different. I stopped, looked back, and asked him what happened to the condom. He froze and told me he took it off. What a fucking dick.
This is illegal, by the way.
I froze for a second and immediately told him that this was done and to take me to my car. He kept trying to plead with me to have sex with him. Long story short, he was still the same manipulative dickhead he was before. He ended up driving me to my car and tried to kiss me goodnight, and I dodged him and got out of the car, got in mine, and opened up my window to let him know he was a desperate asshole who acts like he doesn't get pussy. Then drove off into my child-free night home. Definitely don't want to look back into any men from the past, and I think this taught me the hard way that everything I needed was from me and definitely not from them. Oh damn, that's a dark horse story. I'm sorry that you had to
That was pretty
experience
dark.
that.
I also don't look back.
And take the day after pill. Get tested. You don't know this man. What the fuck you been up to?
Anybody who does that is just like and that's not even going to that. Men are dumb. That's dumb. That is illegal. Sue him.
Yeah, what the fuck?
There's a word for it that Mandy taught us.
Oh yeah,
Something with an S.
I can't remember what it was called.
Do you have any horror stories?
No, I don't right now. My sex life is kind of vanilla these days right now. Vanilla.
Oh, vanilla.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really have a horror story, but we did role play like we were in like the medieval times.
Oh, interesting.
I realized that my medieval times language needs some more. I need to watch like some more House of Dragons or whatever. I don't watch enough like period pieces.
What were you saying? Like, handsome lad, come here.
Come to my quarters. Bring my concubine.
Oh, okay.
And then just make you be my concubine. I just like that word, concubine. Come lay in the bed with me.
Is concubine like not your part? Like he's like your side nigga, or like
It's like your,
like your
servant hoe.
Oh, okay.
It's a servant hoe. It's a servant. They might serve some tea, but mostly they serve some dick. Or is a concubine only a woman?
I don't know, because there was a guy in my school that called his partner his concubine, and I like he kept calling her that.
Wait. Like in school, someone was calling him that? Like in high school?
No, like no. So in the program that I was in, he was calling his partner
in the program that we were in together. Mm-hmm. Was it that weird guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't think that. And
so I just kind of thought like maybe it just meant like they aren't in a committed relationship, and this was like a fancy word for saying like, you know, they're like open.
No, I think it may be like a sub dom
situation.
Yeah, that
like he's the dom and she's the sub.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like. That's the word that they came up with. But yeah, concubine is like a sex slave, I think. Let's look it up.
Peter,
come to my quarters.
Fetch the tray of not cronuts. What are the things they're eating?
Why would they have cronuts? Fetch my cronuts.
Fetch my cronuts. My teas and my what are they called? Crumpets. My crumpets and my tea.
Oh my god. Concubine. How do you even spell that?
Put that minty water in your mouth.
Put in the mint leaves. Bring the mint leaves to my quarters and bring concubine number 7. Now please me with your oral mouth.
Ew.
A concubine is a woman who cohabits with a man, often in a long-term sexual relationship without being legally married to him, typically holding a lower social status than a wife. Oh, it's a side hoe.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh,
I thought it was like
a side bitch?
Well, it's not even a side bitch because you don't have a main bitch. He doesn't have to have a main bitch.
Orlando, is this your concubine? Orlando,
baby, let's go get a concubine tonight.
Tonight we're going to the brothel, and you can pick out whatever 4 concubines that you love. Only on the weekends, twice a midsummer.
They must have hair of fire.
Crotch of fire, hair of fire. Gather your baggage.
Skin as silky as the moonlight on the 4th day of winter.
Draw my candles in my bath. See, it's kind of fun. You should
try that one out.
Especially if you make yourself like the king or the queen. You wouldn't make it. I mean, you could be the concubine. It depends what kind of thing you're into. Wait, let's see what a male concubine is. Is there a word?
Is the difference between male and a female is the same shit?
A male concubine is concubinus.
Ew.
My concubinus.
I don't like
concubinus, gather your things and behead him. He did not use the mint leaves. Behead my concubinus. You have been what is it called when you like go somewhere far?
How do you then actually when you're in the act like
you don't really?
Oh, Henry doth make my feathers ruffle into the night.
Give me your second born. I will birth the first son of the kingdom.
Yes, yep.
Ejaculate in me.
I don't even know if they had that word yet. Release doth. I don't know why doth is really important.
Release your elixir.
Release doth sacred elixir inside of my sacred urn.
You shall be king after this. I'm gonna watch some more medieval times just for this inspiration. Maybe there's some medieval times porn.
Yeah. I'm sure there is.
There's everything else.
Yeah, there's the whole, role play, and not the role play when people the reenactments. I'm sure those reenactments also have sex parties after, right? They have to.
I guess that's basically why we have a bunch. We've gone to costume parties, sex parties.
But like those people that do reenactment like situations where like
sexually,
they have like full on. They go to the fields and they reenact war times.
Oh, yeah. Didn't we have a friend who used to do that?
Like, they even have, like, a whole festival like that. What is that reenactment festival when they all dress up like...
Medieval times, right?
It's called something else,
I
though.
know. I saw
Mid-Fairy Night's Dream. I don't fucking know.
You know what? I don't think it was a good time for our people. I got to do more research.
Wait.
I don't know.
I think we're on the way here.
We've always been here,
we were
guys.
on the boats.
I'm following a page that's all about, like, indigenous Black Europeans, and it's like the truth is Black people were worldwide.
We're everywhere, baby.
Before slavery, before we didn't all just be in Africa.
Yeah, but I meant the ones that were on the way.
Oh my goodness.
Would you like to pick a tarot card, my dear?
I shall, my dear concubine. You're my concubine. Orlando's my husband, and you deal my concubine.
And, I thought it was your wife.
You fucked up.
I've been demoted to
demoted.
I've been demoted to concubine. Damn.
Oh, okay.
No, this looks like she's been concubined.
This looks like a concubine. The Eight of Swords.
The Eight of Swords. Shall I read it in this accent?
You shall, concubine.
Okay.
We have come across the words of the ethers via tarot cards, and the witch lady, my concubine Attica the Third, will read it to us.
Okay, well, here it is. Upright, negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, victim mentality. The Eight of Swords reveals that you feel trapped and restricted by your circumstances. You believe your options are limited with no clear path out. You might be in an unfulfilling job, an abusive relationship, a significant amount of debt, or a situation way out of alignment with your inner being. You are now trapped between a rock and a hard place with no resolution available. However, take note that the woman in the card is not entirely imprisoned by the Eight of Swords around her, and if she wanted to escape, she could. She merely needs to remove the blindfold and free herself from the imposed bindings that hold her back. When the Eight of Swords appears in a tarot reading, it comes from a warning that your thoughts and beliefs are no longer serving you. You may be overthinking things, creating negative patterns, or limiting yourself by only considering the worst case scenario. The more you think about the situation, the more you feel stuck and without any options, concubine. The Eight of Swords assures you that there is a way out of your current predicament. You just need a new perspective. You already have the resources you need, but it is up to you to use those resources in ways that serve you.
I think we shall always read the tarot in this voice because it seems rather appropriate.
More magical.
Add some magical music here, please.
Maybe we'll listen more.
If we talk like this during tarot, does it seem more magical? Because it does.
Do we seem smarter? Smarter. I always felt like people that speak an English accent just sound a little smarter when they're talking.
It's true. Speaking of abusive relationships, I was wondering if we are in an abusive relationship with each other because we have to go to therapy to talk about our problems instead of just talking about.
We were joking outside of therapy because we're like, wow, we can do everything else on our own, but we have to pay someone to make us talk
to each
about
other.
Our feelings.
So we're like, yeah, we're just going to pay the big bucks so we can talk right to each other. And we're going to just give our money away. But everybody else, we'll tell you what to do.
At least we're paying a black woman.
At least we are paying a black woman. It feels like I'm paying my auntie to... Is that our music of the medieval times? What is
Where did
this?
this come from?
Lord, thy Lord, is that you? Thy Lord.
That was weird.
What is that?
I don't know. It just closed the website, and it was the tarot website. They have music now?
They have AI. They said they want this background music.
Our phones are listening. I mean, they know they are, but...
Right. They just cued the music for us. What the fuck?
Okay,
Biddy Tarot.
We heard you.
Got it. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, maybe we're in an abusive relationship because we were not saying the thing. And then I was like, are we abusing each other? And then I was like, we don't think about emotional abuse in friendships because we only think about abuse in like parental or romantic relationships. But anyway, I think I should talk like this for the rest of the day because why not?
Okay, well.
1 cup of tea, please.
I
3
think-
honey squeezes.
I feel as though if you do talk like this, by the time you get to the bedroom tonight, you'll be primed and ready.
Well versed. Orlando, come to my quarters, please.
My concubinus.
My concubiness. Yeah. Try that tonight. Tell me how it goes. Especially if you have a man who likes those type of movies. You can even put like some fairy tale characters in there like, fetch my dragon, we're going to the East Shore.
Yeah. I like that.
You could be a werewolf or a witch doctor.
Ooh, a werewolf. Ooh, I think I'd like to be fucked by a werewolf.
I know. And then you go,
I mean, as another werewolf, not like as a human.
I kind of,
That would be bestiality.
I want to, a werewolf is half human, half man, I think.
I thought they turn into, they turn into the werewolf.
But then in the day, they are human.
I know, but I was having a vision of a beast fucking me. As a beast. I just want to be clear.
Only if I'm a beast.
Me
Not
as
if
a
they're-
beast.
the
Not
beast,
me
not me
being...
being-
No.
There'll be no crossing of species. I want to be a vampire. I also want to be fucked by a vampire and then turn into a vampire because I watched the new Interview with the Vampire and it was very gay. It's like a gay dramedy. Okay, one more thing before we go. Another very important TV contribution. If you haven't watched this, I know I'm late. Fucking 90 Day Fiancé is the best TV I've ever seen in my life.
I've seen it before. Are you watching old episodes? Or
I
like
don't
new,
know.
or like
Whatever.
new season.
Season 8, there's this black guy.
I think I gotta be on season 400 by now.
There's
I feel
400
like it's been on for a long time.
I mean, it's gold TV. Like, I wish that we thought of that show. It's so good.
it's gotta be sad.
It's really sad.
poor babies.
Actually, you know what? I really noticed, like, my biggest observation. I like to watch love shows because then I see how desperate people are for love and, like, how kind of sad it is. A lot of these people are not even dumb people. They're just, like... people from small towns that are like they have everything else, they want love, but I also see how like Americans are, and we're so entitled. Like there's so many niggas, white men who went and got like Russian, Ukrainian, Filipino wives, and then they bring them back to like very rural places of the United States because you don't have any friends. This is why we're outsourcing,
mail ordering a bride,
and they're like, okay, you're here now, and I have to go to work. And there's like these fucking Ukrainian girls in like the middle of the forest on a farm. And they're like, it's very traumatic. And I was just like, what fucking like assholes Americans are that we think we should just like purchase and bring, including love. Like you cannot force love. There's this one guy.
I mean, both of them are complicit.
Both of them complicit. And then I also was thinking like the Ukrainian Russian bitches are hardcore. I'm like, black women get a
I mean, I can see why they would want to get out. They're
They're-
kind of in a war torn country. They're like anything's better than.
But then
this.
they get here and they're like, I hate. And they're like, this. If I'm trying to go from medieval to Russian. It's very difficult right now. And it's like, yes, I don't want to go to the farm. I don't like it here. I want the Nurag. And I don't like it. I know my country is poor, but I do not like New Orleans. It smells of peace. It's so crazy. Then there's a guy named Tariq, a black guy from Virginia Beach. And Tariq is a rapper. Oh my God. I think I have it in my phone because I had to videotape it.
Oh man!
And he has a
Like,
chain that says,
so like that's what his main job is.
no,
He
it
just
can't.
keeps trying to make it as a
he's
rapper.
49 years old. That is not his main job, but he's still in the stew. I don't know if he thought that this was going to like, if he did this.
Oh, then he was gonna like take off.
I think so, but then he like gets this poor Filipino woman down here, and like the truth is, she's a fucking lesbian, and he's like very off put by her really just wanting to be a lesbian. Oh my God, are you guys ready?
Oh my god!
This is really important.
Wait, face it towards me so I can see it.
Wait.
She's a lesbian.
Wait. I did so many. I had the best time. I was home alone. I was like, Orlando was asleep. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was in the fucking living room hollering, like crying, laughing. It's really prime TV. Oh my God, I better have this fucking clip because it's basically the best thing I've ever seen. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look.
He's kind of cute.
He's not bad looking.
I've been having a not so good day.
Damn, I didn't get his raps good enough. Anyway, wait, then there's another clip.
Oh my God.
Wait, there's another clip.
I can see why she got confused.
There's another clip.
He's kind of fine. Tariq might have got me if I was in Ukraine as well.
Everything about Thailand, I just took to it. The sights, the sounds, the food,
He's a deep king.
music.
He got a sword from Thailand, and he was like playing with it, and then he's like cutting the zucchini with the sword in the kitchen. It's very sad, actually.
Is he a good man?
He is a good man. A lot of these people are good people. They just are lonely, and then it makes them get got. There's this white lady. She like is a skin queen. Like she made a lot of money. She's never been married.
What do you mean the skin queen?
Like an esthetician. She does like medical spa shit. She owns 2 medical spas in, I don't know, East Bumblefuck, Michigan or some shit. And she has gotten her a 24-year-old Belizean king.
Okay.
And I'm like, come on now, bitch. Like, come on. This is the thing I'm talking about.
Is she pretty? Is she cute?
She's cute for a 49-year-old white lady who lives in Michigan. But do you think this 24-year-old Belizean man really wants to be with you? Like, I really urge people to use common sense. And I know we've said this before about like, and I know love can be found in all shapes and forms and fashions. And I know this sounds shallow. However,
He does love her. He loves what she can provide for him. And he can learn to love her.
I don't think there's any learning. I think they're going to get the green card and be out. And I'm going to tell you what happens at the end because I'm committed to seeing all these storylines through. Because it's fucking...
Well, you think about like mail order brides from back in the day. I mean, before having Instagram, really like email, they used to it was literally mail order. Like they would send pictures in the mail and you would choose your bride and then they would send them to you. Like that's how it was.
If you need love that bad,
there's a man in Florida right now with his Filipino
there's
princess.
There's
from
200,000
1981.
Oh no, sometimes it works out.
And they're married and they have a full 5 kids.
I think the women are less likely to dip. I mean, the Ukrainian one, she was like, Kim Kardashian does not live here. I was like, no, bitch, Kim Kardashian does not live in the bayou. Is that why you came? It's kind of sad, and then like the people are like offended. Like, you don't like my mama? This is we live. She's like, this is a swamp and a trailer park.
That's all. I mean, I've seen 90 Day Fiance, and there's always a character like that she's like bougie, but from nothing, but came and she's pissed. She thought she was gonna live like Kim Kardashian.
She did, and now she's in the bayou, and she's like, it smells like piss. I'm like, yeah, because you're on Bourbon Street, girl.
Oh, baby.
I know, it's like trauma all across. They have to get lawsuits after this because it's insane. Anyway, it's the new joy of my life, and it's also like a natural antidepressant. So if anyone's feeling sad, just turn on season 8. 90 Day Fiance, and it gets real good.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind in my toolbox of sadness.
I tried to watch it, make Orlando watch it, and he was so annoyed with me.
He's like, I don't want to watch this.
I was like, you don't think it's funny? Anyway, I think that's enough for today.
Well, you guys, we love you, and we love you so much that we want to see you in person. So I want to invite you to join us this summer at the Good Vibe Retreat in Costa Rica. We have a few more spots left. We're selling out. Stop waiting. Put your deposit down and bring that ass. Shake some ass in Costa Rica.
Heal. Come unlock your wild woman. Come link up with some other wild women. Have fun. We heal through the fun.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not all this heavy shit. I mean, there will be some heavy shit. There may be some crying, but like tears of joy and tears of release, but also just other women doing the same shit and a break for you to just take a deep exhale. Because Lord knows times are strange and it's a must. And because we love you and we really want you to prioritize yourself and not make any fucking excuses like you just did in your head when we said come.
Yeah.
We're going to give you a discount. So stop making excuses. We say this every episode because every year we change lives. Not we. You change your life by just coming. And every year shit changes, so you don't need to make excuses for yourself. What is the code?
Restoration.
because you need it. So
Do you know how to
use
spell that? RESTORATION. Restoration.
Thank you, Akila. And you know where to find us. Follow the Good Vibe Retreat to see the vibes. Follow Good Moms Bad Choices. Please rate and review this episode. Subscribe and subscribe and download. If you don't download, we get no kickback. So download the episode. Write us to tell us your horries and to tell us how beautiful we are and that you love us.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm living so good, can't you tell? I went through a drought, that's until I found a well. Made my heaven on earth, I used to be broke as hell. Now I got the blues dancing like Beyonce Giselle. Throat chakra popping, it's power in our voices. Patriarchy kept it in the box to exploit us. Women put the P in power, so it's pointless. They want me to be good, so I made bad choices. Bad mom, not a bad mom, but a bad mom. Get her Zen on, put cannabis in her bath bomb. Walked in, boss was capping, I blew his cap off. Top dog now, I'm immune to the cat calls. Curvy in the waist, but straight to it like a dollar sign. Mother and a lover, intuitive like a water sign. Warrior in the winter and sensual in the summertime. I do it all, ain't no one I need to run it by.